guys, how you doing? This is Manga Etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga chapter 866. Big Mom's past, Big Mom's backstory, whatever you want to call it, that's essentially what we get within this chapter. I'm gonna break it down real nice and simple for y'all. I don't know why I went into that accent, but hey ho. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down nice and simple. Big Mom was left on Elbath by her parents at the age of 5. She was abandoned, bad parents, anime, pre-standard. She was found by a mother Carmel, who essentially is a nun. And so she was, taken in because Mother Carmel runs like an orphanage. So she was taken in, and I'm going to say she lived out her life happily until, the end of the chapter, and what else follows from the end of the chapter. And that's essentially what this chapter was about. In regards to Big Mom, we get to see really how she is now has been really imprinted in her from a young age. Because at the age within this chapter, I think the whole chapter she's 5, but we see that from she's 5, she's been strong. We know this because she's carrying wolves, the destruction at the end of the chapter, and so that's an indication of her being strong. We know that she's always really wanted to have like a vast family. We know present she's been trying to gather all the races into one location where they can live happily. And we can say that maybe it's developed a bit stronger than her feelings for the age of 5, but we can see that there is some indication that it develops from a young age, because in this chapter we see her trying to make the wolf and the bear become friends. And we're just assuming that this whole fasting thing is the first time she goes into one of her cravings, and just one of her cravings. And now the people of Elbath, they deserve it, but they don't deserve it, because making a child fast is not really a smart play for health reasons. For health reasons, it's not really a smart play to make children fast. I'm not going to go into medical or scientific terms or anything, but it's just something that I've heard. It's not like a really good smart move, so they kind of deserve what it was coming. And we get to see like Big Mom at the age of 5 is really strong. Like, she killed the bear, was it the wolf? She killed one of them, and I was like, okay. And the way she described it, like, I just gave her a little spank, I just tapped it and it died, and that kind of thing. But when she's on her rampage at the end of the chapter, we see soldiers just KO on the ground, and now we see, I can't remember his name, but I think it's the oldest living giant at that time. He's like, you know what? Sorry, Mother Carmel, I can't even soldier for this one. Like, she's got to go. And now I'm assuming Big Mom actually wins this fight, and if she does, shit, that's scary. And I think at this age, at age of 5, she don't have a devil fruit ability yet. Oh, I'm sweating because it's hot, but I'm also sweating because Big Mom is trouble. Big Mom is trouble is just a really scary thought, and I really do think that this leads to why there's no giants in Big Mom's territory right now, because they don't like her. They don't like her, and I do believe that because there was an arranged marriage with the Prince of Elbath that Lola ran out on. I think that was a plan to like draw truths, and they were Elbath were all for it. And when that fell through, it just made things completely 10 times or 100 times worse, whichever way you want to call it. And that's essentially everything that I've got to say about this chapter. The thing, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't enjoy this chapter as much as I should have. And that's simply because I feel that it was placed at the completely wrong time. I really do think that we should have had this like before the wedding kicked off. But if we wasn't gonna have it before, we should have had it after, not in the middle of the bloody wedding, man. And because look where we left off. Look where we left off. She sees the picture again, she screams, I'm eve of dear. Like, really? I'm like, really, come on. At this present moment in time, I just want to know how they get out of there, not in one piece, but just how do they get out of there? Because it's, we know because at the end of the day, Leaf's gonna come back, King, blah blah blah. So we know he's gonna get out of there. I just want to see how he does it. And this flashback is delaying that to make things even worse. That diminishes my enjoyment even more of this is the fact that this whole flashback hasn't been wrapped up in one chapter. We know it's going to definitely carry on into next chapter, and I'm honestly thinking, we got quite a few chapters until this whole flashback is good. I mean, wrapped up. But it is a good chapter. We are learning about Big Mom. There's still more to learn. We don't know what happened to Mother Karma because at the end of the last chapter, Big Mom says like, "Why did you disappear?" Maybe we'll get to actually see what happens to her. Maybe Mother Karma dies. If she's still alive and she's able to come back, I don't know. But still more questions of which we probably will get the answers to as the flashback goes on. And I'm just going to give this chapter a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It was important. Take care. Have a nice day.